Our Penn Kingsmen Boys Varsity Basketball team managed to make their way to the Class 4A North Semi-State Championship, playing 30 games regular season and playoffs combined, and won 28 of them. Through this improvement from last season, going from regional runners-up to almost making the state championships the first time in over 20 years, it's key to understand this. It's important to remember the regular season that set up our Penn Kingsmen Boys Basketball team up for success, and this year is no exception. The Kingsmen won 23-1 overall, finishing their season in second place in 4A. Penn's only loss was to Ben Davis on neutral court, 65-53 on December 30th, 2022. After that loss, Penn was somewhat vindicated by winning 17 straight games to put them in a position to go really far in the postseason. Some notable performances included Marcus Burton breaking the Penn all-time scoring record against Marion, former number 1 in 3A, on January 20th, 2023. Penn outscoring Elkhart with over 3.6 times as much points as Elkhart on February 17th, 2023, and the team's second 94-point game, tied for most points in the game by the whole team that season, against Mirabel on February 24th, 2023. As for the postseason, well, to start off sectionals, our boys basketball team came home with a blowout win against Elkhart 82-37 on February 28th, 2023. Penn senior Joe Smith led both teams in scoring with 26 points. The top scorer for Elkhart was senior Rodney Gates with 18 points. After a few days' delay due to bad weather, they played Goshen in the sectional semifinal on March 4th. Penn won 55-37. After that win, they were set to play Northridge in the sectional championship, and to very few people's surprise, they won 75-62. That win against Northridge in the sectional championship sent them to play against a team that set them back in the last season's playoff, Chesterton. Contrary to what occurred last season, Penn beat Chesterton to win the one-game regional championship. This year is a slightly different tournament format. 60-57 in Michigan City. Penn was able to hold the entire Chesterton team to just 9 points in the closing quarter, and this is continuing to show that the regular season record really has been giving them high expectations they continue to surpass throughout the postseason. This win is what sent them to playing against fifth-ranked Hammond Central on March 18th, 2023 in the semi-state semifinal game. Our Kingsmen ended up beating Hammond Central 108-70 in Penn's team highest scoring game ever in Michigan City. Later that day, they played against Kokomo. The game against Kokomo was extremely close. Nobody led by over 6 points at any point in the game. Both teams appeared evenly matched, but unfortunately, Kokomo ended up narrowly squeezing past us to secure their spot in the state finals, 57-58. If only Kokomo's Shane Spear would have missed those 2 free throws at the end, then maybe Penn would have won. Reigning Indiana Mr. Basketball Marcus Burton had this to say on his final game against Kokomo.
That Kokomo game, it was extremely fun. I mean, we didn't win, but I mean, it was a fun game. It was a fun environment. But I mean, it's always lessons to learn. There's always room to get better, and I feel like all of our 5 seniors, it hurted real bad. But I mean, it was. I feel like it was meant to be, and it was a good loss, and it was nothing to hold your head down about. And props to Kokomo.
When asked if the game against Kokomo was officiated fairly, Marcus Burton said this.
Oh yeah, I think it was officiated fairly. I mean, we missed a couple shots, but I mean, yeah, it was a pretty good game all around.
Next season's outcome is very uncertain, though. The Penn boys varsity basketball team contains a lot of seniors that will be graduating in June and will not be able to play for Penn, so the team should look very different next season. Still, finishing the season in the pseudo Final Four is very impressive. And with that, I'm Mike and Gensic from PNN.